Last time you told me that Kundalini had appeared in our body at the time when our nervous system had been forming, didn't you?
Yes, I did. So, the subtle energy enters through the centers in the brain and precipitates on its way to 6 more centers called chakras. The residual energy then settles down in 3.5 coils in the triangular bone placed at the end of the spinal cord. And this residual energy is known as Kundalini.
Okay, and what about these centers called chakras?
The concentrations of the energy in our subtle system are called chakras, wheels in Sanskrit, or energy centers.
Subtle system. Sanskrit.
Inside every human being there is a network of nerves and sensory organs that interprets the outside physical world. At the same time, within us resides a subtle system of channels, nadis, and centers of energy, chakras, which look after our physical, intellectual, emotional and spiritual being.
And Sanskrit is some kind of language, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It is an old ancient Indian language and it is a sacred one. The ancient saints in India created this language listening to the sounds made by the energy Kundalini in their bodies.
Wow! This knowledge about the Kundalini has been so ancient.
Yes, in the ancient times many saints became saints because they experienced the awakening of their Kundalini and they got their self-realization. But they did not know how to give it to the others en masse. They could give it only to one follower, and it was after a long hardship and tests for the disciple.
What is the difference between then and now?
Nowadays, through Sahaja Yoga many people can get their self-realization at one time and at one place, and it happens spontaneously, without any efforts. When the Kundalini is awakened, she starts nourishing, cleansing and enlightening our chakras, and their qualities begin manifesting in our daily lives.
And how does this self-realization happen?
The self-realization happens when the Kundalini has risen to the highest of the subtle centers in our body. The Kundalini comes up passing through 6 chakras. It moves upward and pierces through the fontanelle bone area at the top of our head. There it connects with the all-pervading power of pure love. I'll tell you more next time.